Hi guys and welcome to TA Exotics. We're now under new management by Neighbours Constrictors and we have got lots coming up for you to see. So stay tuned and we'll ging you updated.
Whoa, what's going on here? No, I'm not going anywhere. I've changed my mind, Darren. I'm here to stay.
But I've already started it, pal.
But it's my channel.
Oh, no. You and whose army's now going to take it back?
Well...
He ain't going to help you! A little hood rattler! Oh, whoa. Right, so I'm going to change this. Sorry, Jay, easy, Jay. I know what you're like, carrying a little shift, so, right, you can have it.
Hey guys, what's going on? Adam from TA Exotics, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am back, and I'm going to explain a bit more about that coming up very soon. So let's introduce some people here that we got today. We have Matt from SBR Pythons.
Hey guys.
We have JB from Morph City Reptiles. And we have this guy.
This lizard.
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, go on.
Darran.
This is Darran.
Neighbours
Constrictors. Darren's been kind enough to let us all pop down today, spend a bit of time looking through the collection. I am picking up a snake as well, also from Darran, so you'll see that probably in another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to sort of show this in this video, save it for the next one. So we're going to talk about a few of our projects that we've got going on, a few of the stuff Darren's got going on. Obviously Matt and Jay have made the effort to come down today to hang out, which is really awesome. Looking forward to spending some time with these guys and talking, things about snakes.
Plus you needed the backup, didn't you? Keyboard warrior.
I'm a keyboard warrior apparently.
But look, let's get it out there.
Go on.
Why are you staying in? What was the problem? Because
Okay.
I spoke to you on the phone about it and lucky enough we sort of rectified it and we had a quick look over what I've got set up here.
We did. Now it turns out that I had a few issues with my electrics, as you guys know. Basically, to put it into simpler terms for you that don't understand sort of the way electrics work, because I certainly don't understand it, the ampage in my room, the RCD was pulling in far too much from the main box of the house, and it turns out that majority of the houses are around 100 amps for their RCD, and mine is only a 60, which is obviously very low. So obviously the amount of power that was drawing to the snake room was leaving the house short, and in conjunction was tripping them both out. Now there was at the time the option of changing the cable, the armoured cable, because I was told that it was too small, but that involved a lot of work, as you know, breaking down a part of a wall of a brand new very expensive extension. Not something I was happy to do, or my wife was happy to do, so I sort of made the decision from then that maybe this isn't sort of meant to be in that respect. Obviously spoke to Darran a few times. Darran's got a lot more sort of experience in that field than I have, and obviously his room and the electrics are very similar.
It's exactly the same size cable coming down, but the only difference is that this is on its separate RCD, which is actually slightly bigger than your house and your room. So,
yeah.
So that's where we found the problem being is actually the RCD, not the actual size of the cable you had running out.
That's correct. So it wasn't the actual cable in the end, and obviously this room has probably got a lot more plugged in than
Got quite a lot.
what I have in my room.
On the back of this room there's a rat room which has also got a fan, it's got heaters in it, freezers running in there as well.
Things like that.
And I've got that running on it, that comes on, I've got the alarm on it, security lights out the front, all CCTV running on it, incubator running on it. There's a lot more in here than you had in yours. So this is why when you said it's 6mm cable going out, which should have been perfect, I couldn't get my head around. That's when we started talking about the RCDs and the mother box in your house.
And I think getting the right sort of electrician, a reputable one, is key here, because I don't think I did at the time. The guy was from a proper company. It looked reputable. I was happy to sort of part with the money, explain what I wanted. The same guy even done the actual check on when we bought the new house. Actually done the check on the house and declared it, spot on. Which is quite strange, because obviously most houses run on 100 amps and this was running on 60, which was obviously way well below par of what a modern house should be.
But the long and short of it is it can be rectified. It's not going to be done.
It can be rectified
in a week, but he's staying.
What's happening is I have had to cut down. I've had to reduce the amount of plugs that I'm using in the room, which is fine. So some animals have been sold, but I've saved myself. I'm not going anywhere. I wasn't quite ready to leave this awesome community. I think this is the first time I've met Jay at Donny a couple of times at his table, but it's the first time we've actually been able to spend some proper time chatting.
Went
and
out for a
standing
bit of
up.
grub.
We went out for a bit of
Yeah.
grub this morning. This man paid, so thank you very much for the brekkie. Made it worthwhile. He just tagged along, embarrassing everyone.
Yeah,
To
I'm
be
not gonna
fair, the most embarrassing part was when he asked for his sausages to be cut up before they brought it out. Matt, you're old enough now, mate, to cut your own
I just
sausages
don't know
up.
how a knife works, Darren. I just can't.
And I never had you as a person that cuts sausage up either.
You take
Anyway.
the whole sausage.
Buy this off the kids menu, so it's like,
So it was a lot cheaper. So that's where I am, guys. That's what's going on. So I am staying, albeit I've reduced my collection slightly, which is sort of a good idea, a good thing to happen for me, because I need to upgrade a lot of genes in my collection, and that's where that's why I'm doing another visit here to pick up this awesome snake, which we'll see very soon. So I'm going to be upgrading a lot of my genes to a lot of recessive visual sort of stuff. A lot of good stuff to come from me in the future, most definitely. But thank you for all your support, guys. Your messages have been absolutely awesome. I've received so many messages, overwhelming. So thank you very much to everyone that has supported me. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Thanks to me. So you can send all the messages to me now saying thank you.
So guys, as you can see, we got Jay here from Morph City Reptiles. One question I've been dying to ask him is all about his scaleless project. So Jay, can you tell me a bit more how you got into it? And just tell me what sort of wanted you to get into such a controversial
it was
project.
watching the videos of Brian, because he done the first one, didn't he?
Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, that's it, Mr. Smoothie. And I was thinking, do you know what, they're wicked. And I go to Germany and I speak to Mike Wilbanks. I've been seeing him for quite a few years over there, and he's got the same line as Brian, and he had the scaleless heads. So I spoke to him and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, because no one, I didn't even know no one who had them even in the plans really. So I got a couple of the male and female. They was pretty expensive as well when I got them as
Hatchlings.
well. Yeah, hatchlings, like they was quite a bit of money, but they were selling for like 30,000-40,000 for the scaleless. So I was like, that'd be a wickid.
we talking dollars or pounds?
Yeah, sorry, dollars. Yeah, so I thought that'd be a wicked investment, but obviously as things go, they dropped it down a bit by the time I hatched them. But I still.
But anything does that, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I done it. I cracked on, and
Ignored all the naysayers.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I know there's people like negativity a lot around it, but obviously I weren't purely in it obviously for the money.
No.
Because I wanted to hatch a smooth, scaleless snake. Do you know what I mean? Especially when no one had done it as well. I thought.
So I think for me, I think obviously what we do here with these snakes is obviously we're trying to create different looking snakes, with the colours and the patterns, and you're sort of playing God apart, aren't you?
Yeah,
A little bit,
exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, I think where the controversial part of it comes in is because you're actually changing
Yeah.
the physicality of an animal by taking what makes a snake as their scales.
Yeah.
That's what they're famous for, and taking that away from them. I think that's why, just to look at, some of the most beautiful snakes in the world, but when you take that away from them, it's like purposely taking the eyes away from an animal to make it look cool. Do you know what
But
I mean?
the thing is, everyone always talks rubbish about the scaleless ball pythons, but what about the scaleless corns and the rat snakes and that? No one.
Yeah, I've got them upstairs.
No
No,
one says nothing about them.
No.
It's like, so why is everyone digging at the ball
I
pythons?
think it's because the ball pythons are a lot more
and
out
I
there
know
at the
they
moment
lost
anyway.
their heat pits as well, but like is it Daniel from
Constriction.
He's proved it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That don't mean my scaleless, they was, I'm not just saying it, the best feeders I hatched at, they was banging down the grub.
The bit I love that Jay produced them is because I never get involved in any conversations when it's controversial if I've not had first-hand experience.
Yeah.
For me, it'd only be me just passing on somebody else's comments, which I don't know the history of that comment. But so I can now. I've had a few chats with people, and I love the scaleless.
Yeah.
Do I want to produce one? I've got enough going on, and it's not because I'm against it. It's just a case of I've got enough going on.
Yeah.
People's asking me if I'm getting into puzzle. No, and it's not because I don't like the puzzle. I love the puzzle.
Yeah.
I've just got enough going on.
Yeah.
We spoke about me having one off you, didn't we? And I was umming and ahhing, and I was like, I'll tell you what, let's leave it for the moment. I've got enough playing about with. But now I've had the conversations and I've been up with you. I've seen yours shed perfectly. I've seen yours feed perfectly. Go to the toilet perfectly. I can go on to, if I see something now and someone's naysaying about scaleless, I have now, through Jay, got the first-hand experience. Go, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I've seen them shed.
It's
I've
doing
seen
nothing differently to a normal
No.
snake.
nothing
No.
differently. You might have to change your husbandry a little bit.
Yeah, just to
But
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
thing
change my
different.
husbandry
Yeah.
on some of these snakes because they might not feed with this, that, the
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
only doing the same thing.
Yeah, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
But the only thing different I've done is I have 2 water bowls in instead of 1. That is literally it. So every couple of days, mist them down, and I soak them for twice a week. I used to soak them. Don't know if that's just me being OTT with it,
Probably.
but I just soaked
They
them
don't, I
for,
think
you
for
have to-
30
no,
minutes.
no.
You put that
And
much time,
that's-
effort, money into a project,
that's
and
it.
you know they're more delicate
Yeah,
to start off
that's
with.
it.
You have to be.
Daniel got that balm in. Do you know that balm?
Mm.
I can't remember the exact name of
Yeah,
it. The
I
green
remember.
tin. I got that from America. I got some of that shipped in because I was like all panicking, thinking, mate, I never used it. I
Never needed it.
still got the whole thing. I used it once or twice.
Might need it when they get a bit older.
Yeah,
they're
maybe
big-
when they get a bit
bigger.
older, but
Yeah.
Which is going to
I
be
hardly
my
used
next
it.
So you've got it there.
yeah, I've got it
So
there.
my
Yeah,
next point on this topic was, like you said, you've seen firsthand how they eat, how they shed, and how they move, and it's not any difference, if not the smallest difference, from a normal snake.
No.
I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, have we seen an adult on eggs yet?
No,
Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
But
That's-
this is
that's
the thing.
why
This is where the
everyone-
controversy
yeah.
keeps changing as well.
exactly.
So it started off as they don't survive as hatchlings. Proved them wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get to adulthood. Proved them wrong. Now we're on. Yeah, but they don't sit on eggs.
Yes.
It's
So
also a
it's
matter
way
of
for
time,
that.
isn't it? Yeah.
Hopefully it does. We can't say it's gonna.
I
but
only produce males.
I think they've used a male to produce scaleless heads,
Heads,
haven't they?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they've used a scaleless to father a clutch, which was to a normal. I'll take a
Yeah.
normal with scaleless.
But whether
Yeah.
the body can take it though, isn't it? And actually,
That's the
make
thing,
the
yeah.
eggs and
Exactly, and the expansion of a body
Exactly.
when it goes through a build and ovulation, and the
like you
delaying
said,
part,
the scales come apart, but obviously you've not got that on a scaleless, so it's a
So
case
it's
of whether
skin-
can
yeah,
whether
skin
the skin
stretching.
can.
It's
Yeah,
skin
exactly.
stretches, yeah.
It'd be good
It's
to
yet
see.
to be exactly. It's yet to be seen. But I'll be honest with you. If I had to put my money on can they have eggs or can't they eggs, I'd on yes
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah, I don't see why
I
not.
can't see why they couldn't.
No.
Um,
I do worry about the
but I think
viability.
I think
of the
when that
eggs.
first person does it, like you said, leave all the people's worries.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
get a fluctuation of
And I
people
don't
buying
blame
into
people for
projects.
worrying. I
Yeah,
really
of course.
don't. Especially when they've got that amount of money attached
Yeah.
to them.
Yep.
You've got to worry about everything. But the likes of Jay, luckily, has
Yeah.
gone. I'm going to give this a go.
Yeah,
So he's doing the work
Yeah.
for me.
And he was actually the first person in the UK to
Yeah.
produce
Yeah.
this. But what's the difference? Because I'm not really that knowledgeable
With the
in it.
microscale.
between the
and- yeah.
microscale
Yeah.
and the scalers.
I believe that.
Is it just a different
Um,
line?
yeah, I think it's just
yeah,
a different
yeah.
line. Kevin from Nerd, that weren't Kevin from Nerd, was it? It was Bob Clark.
That's
it
it.
was Bob Clark.
proved it.
He put them together, the
Yeah.
scaler head and the microscale, and he's produced a scaler snake. I don't think there is much difference at all. I
It's
think
to
there
do
might
with
is a
belly.
say to
Yeah,
do with
it's
the
to do
belly.
with the belly scales. I think yours have got a line down
Yeah,
the belly.
they've got a line down the
and
belly.
the
Yeah,
scaleless.
it looked like
the
it looked
super
like a zip.
microscale
Do you know,
don't
like-
have that.
Yeah,
I think. I say I'm not really.
yeah.
That's me
it's,
just
it's
going
the,
over the top of it.
the scaler heads. They've got the super scaler heads. Sorry, they've got like it looked like a zip. Do you know, like
Yeah,
that's how I can describe their belly looks like. But yeah,
they're all doing all right, aren't they? Yours.
yeah,
Well,
they're gone now.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're gone. So
but
So you got to repeat that pairing and try
mate, yeah, I
again?
think she's gonna be my first one to lay again this year. I'm looking forward to that because
so am I.
yeah, but because
As I said, I weren't going to
I
get
don't
one.
know- I
He
don't know.
stole the snake from me that I was going to keep back.
Yeah.
My albino clan female. I was going to keep her, and he kept having a go at me.
I needed that.
So I
But,
see an opportunity.
The thing is, because I produce 3 scalers, but
Oh,
I can't remember
that's
if
me.
we mentioned it. One of them was that when it was born, we had the umbilical cord wrapped around it.
That's right. Yeah, but
And
that could have.
that one passed away. That had nothing to do with.
No.
So that's why I didn't end
I've
up
had it with a
keeping
scale.
one.
Scale.
That's the
Basically,
one
you
I held
just
back for
could
myself.
not. You couldn't. It was tangled its
Yeah.
umbilical cord. So I was up there.
Yeah.
We had to unfortunately cut the umbilical cord early. It was in the. It come out of the sack and it was just dragging it around,
Yeah.
wasn't it? So we then tied the umbilical cord off, took the sack off. There was no way we could have got it undone and then let it absorb. But it just come out.
See, the
Less than
thing is,
half
in
the
my one,
size.
Yeah.
it was feeding and that. So I was thinking, sweet, I've got through the worst part and it's going to be alright. But literally, I came in one day and it was just rolling
They're small.
over.
These hatchlings come out. Ball pythons come out as really small hatchlings anyway.
Yeah,
And when you get one comes out half the size of
Yeah.
a normal hatchling, it's going to be touch and go.
Yeah.
We've had it, and if you haven't had it, it's hopefully it doesn't happen to you. But I always got told the more snakes and more clutches you have, the more problems you're going to come and find.
yeah.
Yep.
It's no different.
We're having bigger clutches now, myself and
people
Eric.
breeding. Do you know what I
it's
mean?
just
Some
getting there
babies are born
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
disabled.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing. When you're playing with nature, these things are going to happen. So
Just do your best to get them through it.
yeah,
And the rest of it's luck,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
We've also got Matt from SBR Pythons. Spent a lot of time talking to Matt over sort of social media, so I sort of know his plans. But what plans have you got coming up?
Well, obviously.
Boring!
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
cares.
Yeah, well, you know Darren's opinion now, but no, to be fair, Darren's been sort of fantastic to me, as he's covered. You know, I do try and get about and see people. You know, having people in the hobby is essential, especially as I said, I'm coming into my first season. I've told you multiple times, all of you know this is my first season, and anyone that watches my channel as well knows that. I'm not hiding the fact that I've got no experience. You know, we all have to start somewhere. Thankfully, I've
Not wrong.
Exactly. All I've done is tried to build a foundation to sort of grow upon, sort of from the beginning, and that's what I've done. So, you know, I've got 9 parents going this year. They might not all go, but at the same time, I've put my neck on the line. And as Darren's, you know, I know Darren's here if I need him. Jay's here. You know, I've got. There's so many people that as I've said, I don't list people in my videos because then I'm always going to miss someone because there's always someone that you don't come to mind then, and then you edit in it and then you realise. But you know, that's just pretty much where I am. Just looking for my first clutch. I've got some nice girls that are looking sort of nice and rounded and sort of bowl wrapping and everything now. Every day it looks like someone, you know, one of the other girls is going to go. And
To be fair, you say you're new into it, but I've had people messaging me going, "Have you seen Matt's listing of what he's pairing? Some awesome stuff." So yeah, so let's.
yeah, mate, good luck to you, mate.
Yeah, really good
Yeah.
luck. And like I say, and I know these two do as well. If there is, well, oh God, I hope there ain't no problems. But
Yep.
if you do run up to stuff that you're not unsure of or
Yep.
something like
Just a
that,
phone
any
call
one
away.
of us,
Exactly, yeah.
So we're all here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And you
That's what it's all about, mate. I mean,
Yeah.
this is why I couldn't leave the hobby. I say it till I'm, you know, blue in the face. I don't think there's any other hobby out there
No,
Nah.
no.
that involves so many people. Where
I mean, you've got 4 people here today, you know, it's just like,
well, not
for
be funny,
example,
Jay. You deliver your own animals because you like
Yeah.
meeting
Yeah.
people, you know.
yeah,
So he
Yeah, I
does
don't
that.
mind
I drive around and see people. You've been down to see
Yeah.
me, and you'll get out to see other people. You've been out to see other people, and that's what it's all about. You've got to
Yeah.
get out. You've got to get out there and see it. Social media is great to
Yeah.
to keep people updated.
It's one of the things. Just don't matter where you're from either.
No.
What country,
No.
anything.
It doesn't matter what level
No.
you're in,
Yeah.
because I've met some people
Yeah.
at quite a big level, and I've asked to see that my phone's just nothing of my family, nothing of my house, nothing. Snakes. It's just
Yeah.
all snakes.
Yeah.
All snakes, snake pairing, snakes hatched. It's all that. And I spoke to Billy Rowe from Mutation Creation. I was lucky enough to meet him. I asked to have a look for his phone just to see if it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
His phone's just full of snakes, and it's whatever level you come in at or you're at, everyone's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about the passion. And I say to people about, I'll come round to see you, and they go, "Oh, I've only got this, that, the
Oh,
other," and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not. Well, you said.
I was going to say,
I'm
I said
not
that to
worried
you,
about
yeah.
that. Half the time, I want to see people's passions, and I just want to be able to talk to someone that's actually willing to listen. Because I will talk to anybody about ball pythons.
Yeah.
People that don't want. I filled my truck up earlier with diesel, and the woman behind the counter now knows what I'm waiting on to be hatched. She didn't care, but I like talking about it. So to get to go to somebody's place and actually. You can see an interaction rather than just glazing over, going. It's the best. It is the best. So that's why I like doing it. I get out and see everybody if I can,
Yeah.
and talk the iron legs off them all.
And obviously we got Donny coming up in April.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll
be there.
Gonna be there.
Yeah.
aren't we? You got a table?
No, I haven't booked one yet. Do you know what? I'm waiting on bits to hatch out. I don't want to get a table if I've got nothing to put on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But I might even the Houghton. I don't know if they fall on the same day.
One of them does, I believe.
So I don't know. I'm in 2 months. So I
October-
didn't do the Houghton last year.
I want to say it's October 17th, around that sort
Yeah.
of time, maybe 13th. Houghton normally is.
But I won't be. I won't have a table out, and I just like going around there to. I'll see the monitors.
all about
and
getting
the
about
other
again,
bits
isn't it?
as well.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Like I say, I mean, it's a long old way for the majority of us to go. I
Yeah.
think. I think it's about a 5-hour drive for me, coming up from where I
Yeah,
live.
it's about 4 hours for
yeah.
me.
It's about 6 for me, yeah.
But that's the whole point, guys.
4
We
hours
make-
and a speeding fine for me.
and a speeding fine. But
Lots in there.
we make that effort and we make that journey at stupid o'clock in the morning. I know you go the night before, don't you?
What's that? When I go,
do
yeah, I
that.
always
How
go
much
to
does that
shows.
cost,
Yeah.
mate? Just
What's that?
for the
Show.
one night?
So I stay in at I stay at the Hilton now, but I do have experience. I know.
Hilton.
I do have experience in the Holiday Inn as well, which is over the road. The Holiday Inn to share a room was about £35 a night.
That's brilliant.
the
Do you get
the-
breakfast with that as well?
Yeah, and then the
nice.
Hilton
25
is
quid.
the Hilton. To be fair, I'm only paying £40 a night, £5 more. If you book early enough, and also there is a discount code for Doncaster. so you can get it for a reduced
Yeah, I take
price
it
as
be able
well.
to find that code on the
Yeah, or just
Reptile
call the
ISS.
reception. Yeah, just call the reception and just say that you're there for the show, and they'll, knock the code on. As far as I'm aware, I don't.
What's the
bookings
excuse
myself,
for not
but-
going to this show?
Exactly,
You know?
exactly. And again, it's another opportunity to meet people. I mean, when I went up there last time, there was about 20, 25 of us just sitting around a table having a drink.
I know, you
having
wouldn't leave
just
me
talking
alone.
about something. You weren't there. You wouldn't come. You wouldn't come down.
So many things to be said there.
Let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG. But yeah, I mean, have you got a table in April?
I've got to book the tables up. Paul's rung me. Apparently the table's going quick.
Yeah, Richard.
So I'm going to book the year up, and when you book the year up, I believe you can get a choice on where you book.
And
so
you stay in the same spot as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is, it'd be, if it works, it'd be Paul. Actually, he's asked for you to be side him.
Yeah.
Paul loves him. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So it'd be Paul from Urban Constrictors, Jay from Morph City Reptiles, then me, obviously Neighbours Constrictors, Robert Nash from Royal Blue Reptiles, and Stephen Walmsley from LSW Snakes. All in a
So
row.
basically, when you look at the Doncaster Hall, when it's all there's going to be no customers this end, and everyone this end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
towards that
That's
end
what
of
we're
the-
aiming for.
Yeah.
But how cool would that be if we do
Yeah.
get it? I think it'd be brilliant because
Can
one
you
of the
choose
things.
your own spots in? Because I've never been able to choose.
Well,
They just say.
I've never been able to choose.
You-
Well,
they just tell
we're
you.
going
I
to send an
suppose you
email and
book it
just
all
say
just one,
it's purely because we was lucky because you
Yeah.
was last time,
Yeah.
and it's brilliant having someone beside you because you can wander off.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
wander off.
And
I think the only other
And I
option
go out there,
is,
I love seeing people beyond my
is-
counter.
is
It's
if you
annoyed me,
get
I wouldn't-
someone to book all your tables.
You can only book 3 tables.
Oh, can you?
One person can only book 3 tables. Yeah, because I've had 2 tables. If I do it this year, I'll probably only have the 1 table. But you can tops you can do is 3 tables per person.
If we don't do the Houghton, I'll go, even if I ain't got no, I'll just take my iguana and a few display animals and that.
Mm.
People love seeing the
Yeah, it's-
iguana and
And
that.
like I was just saying a minute ago, it's about getting out there.
Yeah.
I would say the majority of people that come over to see me and Eric at Neighbours and Strictures at the shows don't buy. They come over
Yeah.
to, because I tell them, or I ask them, come see me. I ask them to come and introduce themselves
Yeah.
and speak to us because I love meeting people. So I would say 90% of people come over really just to catch up with
Yeah.
me and Eric and actually introduce themselves, which I loved. So thank you.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of my trip down to see Darran over at Neighbours Constrictors. Got quite a lot of footage, so we had to split it over 2 videos. I thought there might be a chance of that, but I was going to see if I can condense it down into 1. I can't, it's just too much footage. So part 2 will be out probably in a couple of days, so stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss that. But thanks for everyone for watching today. Thanks for all your kind messages. It's great to be back, and I'm really excited about what the future holds for TA Exotics. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave your comments down below, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and hit that notification bell so you don't get to miss that second part 2 of this video. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.